We are in our country number 10, Austria. We are at the moment in Vienna city.
Vibe of the city is just insane, but it's still making me emotional about it. So we can explore Vienna in a different way.
Largest palace in Europe.
Austria became Hitler's regime.
And we have 10 hours to explore. In our last vlog, we left Budapest and we came to Bratislava by train. And today we took a bus from Bratislava to Vienna. There is a bus station inside the mall in Bratislava. This bus stand, it is huge. It has like 30-40 platforms. And we were looking at some boards, and from here the bus can take you all over Europe. I saw one in Poland, Prague and Budapest as well. So it's going everywhere.
And we are off. The bus is honestly so good. Like, it's so clean, spacious, seats are very comfy, and like it has everything. Even the charging port and like a meal table. And yeah, it also has got seat belts. What more do you want from the bus? Oh, and the aircon. I am loving Flixbus.
I read some bad reviews about the Flixbus, that it is never on time, the Wi-Fi doesn't work properly, and yeah, there were some bad reviews. But we departed on time. I'm not sure about the Wi-Fi. Is the Wi-Fi working? But the bus is really clean and we really love it. We are in country number 10, Austria.
I know! And for some reason, this country is reminding us so much of New Zealand. And we are going to a wild bean cafe, like at BP, which like so New Zealand.
Our bus stand is far away from Vienna Old Town. It's like 4 kilometers. So we can take a bus or a public transport, but we choose to walk because we love walking, and you can see the other side of Vienna as well.
Yeah, and it's like the best way to break into any new city. Just
Yeah.
walk around the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And the reason we have to walk this much in the first place is because we are budget travelers, and the ticket to the Vienna Center station was more expensive than the one we got off. We are in a park in Vienna city center, and from our basic research we found out that this city has given like some very well-known musicians and artists. So this is 19th century some sort of a big shot painter's statue, and obviously Mozart and Beethoven, they were from here. Wow, what a musical city we are in. You know, some city can instantly like click with you, and I guess Vienna is that. Like, ever since we stepped into this city, oh my god, we are like just so mesmerized. We are keep staring at these beautiful buildings, and like overall the cleanliness, the big wide roads, amazing. As we said, this city or even country has given like a lot of artists, and I mean, I'm not surprised. Look at it. The whole environment is there for you to create something. Why wouldn't you? If you are a big fan, like me, of the trilogy Before Sunrise, then you probably recognize this cafe. This cafe was featured in the movie, and it is like, honestly, just as the movie. This is insane. Nothing we have seen it before. I'll try to be brief, but like, there are so many statues, and I think some of them are representing like stories or like main verses from Bible. I don't know, because like the way it's been like installed, it's definitely telling a story. Like over there are these angels and there are like bow in that person's chest. So like I really wish someone could explain everything this to us because this is nuts, seriously. Sagar is on his third coffee for the day.
I slept only for 5 to 6 hours, I guess.
Me too, babe.
Yeah, I think, but you're high on adrenaline. I don't know why. Because of your before the sunrise movie set or something.
No. See, I go by the feeling, the vibe of the city, right? And the vibe of the city is just insane. It's like just so beautiful. And that makes me really energetic. That's how I roll.
The Saint Stephen Cathedral, and this must be the most famous place in Vienna because there are lots of tourists.
So the reason we treated Vienna as a day trip is because it's very expensive. It's way out of our budget.
Like for this cathedral, you can go up to the viewing point as well, but the fee is like €7 per person. And
That's way out of our budget.
actually, and all the attractions, if you want to go inside, there is at least minimum €10 fee. So
Six to eight minimum. Yeah.
so we can't afford it, and we saw one more thing, and we saw some prices of food. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's the only reason why we chose to come here as a day trip. There is a lot to do, lot to explore, but it is way expensive. And so we are only gonna do things like sightseeing things, like we're just gonna explore places from outside.
So entry to this cathedral is free, but if you want to go to the certain areas in the cathedral, you have to pay fees.
I mean, is it even possible that I don't know this dude and I don't know the music, but it's still making me emotional about it? I love this city. We have to come back. You don't have to have a plan for Vienna. You can just walk the city and it'll be as beautiful as any planned tour around Vienna. But we are still gonna do the free tour. You see that building? That's where Mozart lived in 1781. Oh my god.
Because this guy, he doesn't look anything like a mighty emperor at all.
You see this idiot? He started the World War I. So you see that balcony over there? That's where Hitler annexed Austria. And sort of Austria became Hitler's regime. And they were happy about it. And there is like a lot of background stories for why they were happy about it. I won't bore you with that. But oh my god.
We just finished our free tour, and to be honest, we learned a lot. Austria has a very, very rich history, from medieval era, then the Ottoman, from monarchy, and then the last, it was a part of a Germany as well. Oh my god. And they have this palace. It's called Hofburg Palace, and it's the largest palace in Europe.
Because the Hofburg family, they ruled over Austria for over 650 years. Oh my god. And those, honestly, the family had some sort of a trouble. They led to so many dark historical days in Austria. But I mean, see, this is why we love free tours, because you see city from your own eye and from your own perspective, and then you do the free tour, you actually know the history, and then everything changes. I so wanted to go to some of the places where before sunrise was shot, and unfortunately Vienna is so mesmerizing that we didn't have enough time to go to all those places. But, in a big but, I always wanted to sit in the park like how they spent their night, you know, having some wine and like getting that final connection, right? And I'm so grateful that at least we get to do that. We only have an hour, so we are gonna sit here in the park with the awesome Hofburg Palace view, and we're just gonna have our little picnic. And I'm very excited about that.
And instead of wine, we have a beer.
Yeah, because otherwise we would get so much drunk, and I didn't want to puke in the bus back to Bratislava, so we made a wise choice. Welcome to adulthood, guys.